It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Cleveland, Ohio in the United States, here is the battle-ready cruiserweight and popular social media superstar, introducing the problem child, Jake Paul.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Can't find a home with that jab. Can you believe what we're seeing? And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Punch, counter punch. He scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It tells you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They stop the hook there. Those counter punches have to hurt. Blocks the left uppercut. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Carter, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He got out of the way of that right hook. And they blocked the right uppercut. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. If you got complacent, the fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win. Beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots.
Get back out there and switch on. Get this butt
Thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work.
round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
That's what you do. Good work. Don't
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Back on him this.
He's not getting back up. Good work at that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQs. Counter punches are the best.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, and jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Straight right just misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Incredible work rate. Is he gonna punch himself out though? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Being dazed now.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. They're in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Third round, I like it. I'm happy. Man,
Stick him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him any.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still.
Round that you've lost, don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes.
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
3 shots, yeah? You're doing good, kid.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back out.
Here. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two were made for each other. Straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he just missed with that left jab. Missing with that right hook. There's a counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He just misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just stick with the word, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. Don't worry about that round. But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
It was a bad round. You don't care. Go out there and win this next round. And he's to go back out there and he's to win this round. Get your mind back.
Great round.
Just keep him on the end of you. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Yeah?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Gaps will appear. Good work at that. The jab's looking.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter punch caught him clean. Caution being thrown to the wind. is off the charts. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much for boxing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Gotta be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still letting your power shot.
Go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Defense on the end of what you do. Good work. You stay focused.
Breathe when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes.
Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win the round.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. Again.
On to the fifth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he scores with the counter. Just missed with that jab. Good counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And now going for the finish. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at them.
And down goes Jake Paul. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Good one. Don't forget the jab and don't get...
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work.
You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You got to...
And it's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots and then you're going to let him back into it.
Now listen, kid. I need you to go back.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Get that jab back. Just box. Be smart.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Smart.
It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on point.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Great work, I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
Back, get that jab back. Just box it, just be smart.
Just that right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking it right.
It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful, beautiful.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your muck.
Great work. You're doing good, kid.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't give him anything. Go back.
Will appear. Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up. Did you take him out?
Here comes round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Well done with that counter shot. Just misses with the right uppercut. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Tried to score with the uppercut. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
You're thinking you're smart. You weren't loading up your back.
Get that jab back. Just box it. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost, don't
let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. Let everything in
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few
mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Into it.
Good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will...
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good counter punching. Can't score with that jab. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Just take the round off. Win the round on the jab.
Down the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused and let him
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
And win the round. Get back behind your jab basics.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Back out there.
Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting...
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That big hook doesn't land. Straight right, just misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.